I'm Mr. Ledger, and what I'm about to share with you, this is the kind of framework I usually only discuss with my private clients. But today, I'm making an exception, so you're going to want to pay close attention.
So let me ask you something. You work hard for your money, right? You save it, you put it in the bank, and you think it's secure there. We all do. But is it really?
Well, the answer might actually surprise you. It's no. The hard truth is, every single day that your money is just sitting in a regular bank account, it's losing value. You're actually getting poorer without even spending a dime.
All right, so let's get into this. We have to start by understanding this invisible force that's quietly eating away at your wealth right now as you're listening to this.
That force, it's called inflation. And you really should think of it as a kind of silent thief. But here's the part that most people miss. This isn't some accident. It's an intentional feature of the whole system. You see, the U.S. Federal Reserve, they actually target an inflation rate of 2 to 3% every year. Your money is literally designed to become less valuable over time.
Let me make this real for you. Take a look at this number, 1,716. What on earth does that mean? Well, back in 2019, $50,000 would have bought you almost 6,000 Chipotle burritos. Fast forward to today, that same 50 grand gets you just over 4,000. That number, 1,716, that's how many burritos you can no longer afford. Your buying power, it's just gone, vanished.
So, if just letting your money sit there is a guaranteed way to lose, what's the alternative? And that brings us right to the heart of our discussion today. Making your money start working for you instead of just slowly leaking away.
The first rule, the absolute bedrock of preserving your wealth, it's really simple. Your money has to grow faster than it's losing value. Now look at this chart, because this is where it gets interesting. Over here on the left, you see that 2 to 3% inflation. That's the drain. But on the right, that's the 8 to 10% historical average return of the stock market. You see that gap between the two? The path to not just protecting your money, but actually growing it, it's right there in that gap.
But how does that growth really take off? The secret is a principle that's so powerful, some have called it the most powerful force in the universe, and that is compound interest. This, right here, is the engine. This is the point where your money starts making its own money. And this slide just shows you exactly how it works. It's beautiful, really. Let's say you start with just $1,000. After 1 year, with a 10% return, you've got $1,100. Okay, not going to change your life, I get it, but the real magic here is time. See, in year 2, you're not earning interest on your original $1,000. You're earning it on the full $1,100. Now, let's let that process run for 20 years, and this is without you adding a single penny more. That initial investment, it grows to over $6,700. It's multiplied itself more than 6 times over. Just think about applying that same principle to larger amounts of money. So we've established the why. Now let's talk about the what. Let's really dig into the single, smartest, most effective first investment you can make, one that makes this whole thing so much simpler.
A lot of people, when they're new to this, they think investing means you have to gamble on picking the next big stock. And as you can see on the left, that's a tough road. It's high risk, it takes constant research, it's exhausting. But the approach the pros use, that's over on the right. It's all about diversification, being passive, and taking on much, much lower risk.
The main tool we use for this strategy is called an exchange-traded fund, or ETF. Now, don't let the name scare you. The idea is actually incredibly simple. An ETF is just like a basket that holds little tiny pieces of hundreds or even thousands of different companies. So by buying just one share of that ETF, you instantly own a tiny piece of all the companies inside that basket.
So how do you find these things? You use what's called a ticker symbol. And again, let's just demystify this right now. The easiest way to think of an ETF's ticker is like an airport code. You know, if you want a flight to New York, you book a flight to JFK. It's the same idea. If your financial destination is, say, owning a piece of the 500 biggest companies in the US, you'd buy an ETF with a ticker like VOO. It's just a simple code for where you want your money to go.
And let me be crystal clear about something. This isn't some beginner's strategy or a simplified trick. This is exactly what financial consultants, people like me, do for our own clients. And why do we do that? Because it works. It's simple, it's diversified, and when you do it consistently over time, its success is pretty close to a mathematical certainty. Okay, let's move into our final section and put this all together into a real actionable plan. This is the blueprint that takes all the fear, all the emotion, all the guesswork right out of the equation. Now, I know exactly what you're probably thinking, because it's the #1 question I get. The market seems so high right now. Isn't this a terrible time to start? And look, that fear, it feels perfectly logical, but I'm telling you, it is fundamentally wrong.
The data on this is it's absolutely clear. Trying to time the market is a fool's errand. Just look at this chart. Over the last few decades, if you had your money invested, but you somehow missed just the 10 best days in the market, your total returns would have been chopped by more than half. The biggest risk you can possibly take is not being in the market at all. So the key takeaway, the central philosophy, can really be boiled down to this quote. Market at a high, just keep buying. Market at a low, just keep buying. It's that simple. Your strategy never changes.
The system, the mechanism for actually doing this, is called dollar cost averaging. And all it means is you invest a fixed amount of money on a regular schedule, say every month. When prices are high, that money buys you fewer shares. But when prices are low, that same amount of money buys you more shares. It automatically makes you disciplined, and this is the most important part, it removes emotion from the process. So here it is, your blueprint. 4 simple, straightforward steps. Step 1, open a brokerage account. You can do this online in minutes. It's just your doorway to the market. Step 2, invest in a broad market ETF, something like one that tracks the S&P 500, which is just a basket of America's 500 biggest companies. Step 3, automate it. Set up that recurring investment we just talked about so you don't even have to think about it. And finally, step 4, never stop learning. Your confidence will grow right along with your portfolio.
So, we've gone over the principles, we've looked at the tools, and we've laid out the strategy. But, knowledge without action is, well, it's worthless. Your financial future isn't something you win in a lottery. It's something you build one disciplined investment at a time. The only real question left is, when are you going to place that first stone?